Welcome to another edition of Just Killing Time, the Quarantine Chronicles, where I stand in the hallway of my apartment and I pretend I am. I'm not even pretending. I'm just working out thoughts and ideas that I can't do on stage right now because I refuse to go stand in a fucking drive-in movie theater while people sit in their cars and honk horns or clap outside of their windows at jokes that I tell from a far, far, far distant distance away. I have no desire to do that. Comedy, look people, comedy is intimate. It's just fucking is intimate. Comedy is in a room with a bunch of people who are going to go listen to someone talk about things controversial, shocking, uncomfortable, unsettling, problematic. It's like prohibition. There's certain comics that you don't let your friends know you listen to because you don't want them to think that you're a piece of shit or you're a fucked up person. You know, like the women and the men that still support Louis. Support who the fuck you want to support, man. The problem with society, and I've been thinking about this, we're hypocrisy. The real democracy is the hypocrisy of humans and society within itself. Because let's be honest, you don't want people to be better. This whole thing of accept people for who they are, accept this person. If this person wants to be a fucking unicorn this week, let them be a unicorn. If this person believes they are a vending machine and they want to stuff their fucking t-shirts with sodas and push them out when people come and push their chest, if that's what they want to fucking do, we are supposed to be in a society of people that should support that. Okay. I call bullshit. You can't go around springing tests on people to find out how people really feel about something just so you can say, this motherfucker don't like it. Let's get rid of him. Why? Why are you getting rid of people that don't like something that you fucking like? Why are we getting rid of people that don't agree with what everybody fucking want? I believe everybody would like a home. I believe everybody would like food. I believe everybody would like clothes. I believe everybody would like health care. I believe everybody would like a decent paying job. I think everybody would like a reliable vehicle. What else do you fucking need? Everything you do is a want. Everybody on this fucking continent, in the United States of America, you don't have to like it. I can explain it. I probably will. If you are going on vacation with your family, I don't give a fuck about your family. I don't give a fuck that you worked hard all year. I don't give a fuck that your son or your daughter has great grades and they hit a home run or they go to church and they put crackers in people's mouths and shit at church. I don't give a fuck if your daughter can do a split. I don't give a fuck about none of that. None of that entitles you to say, I'm going to take my family on a well-deserved vacation in the middle of a fucking pandemic, and then you put these little sons of bitches on a plane, fly someplace, and force people to entertain you because you feel entitled to go on fucking vacation, even though we're all trying to get the numbers down, the virus under control. New Zealand hasn't had a case in 100 days, nor had they had anyone die from the fucking coronavirus in 100 days. They beat it. How the fuck is America the number one country, supposedly the number one country in the fucking world, and we the dumbest motherfuckers in the world right now? We are the Florida of the world right now. The United States of America is the Florida of the world. We have the highest cases. We can't get the shit under control. Don't nobody want us visiting their fucking country to get their people fucking sick because we don't only have coronavirus, we're also fucking stupid. If you took your pussy ass family on vacation, if you were a single mom and you were like, my son deserves something because he's been in the house with me and had to endure the bullshit, you took him to Florida or you took him to fucking California, any state that's open that allows you to be as fucking stupid as you are being, y'all deserve the coronavirus. I said it. I won't take it back because I mean it. If we all trying to get this country open, and sometimes, and here's the crazy part, and here's where the prophecy begins. If I utter the words out of my mouth, I can understand why the United States of America should put everybody under martial law. Martial law meaning every fucking nut rag out here has to stay in their house, with military posted outside on the streets saying, yo, you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything for 4 fucking weeks. Stay in the fucking house. Don't come outside. We'll bring food to you, or designated person will go get food and then come back home, and we all shut this motherfucker down for 4 weeks. Just for 4 weeks, just to see if the shit will really work. Just 4 weeks of just us shutting it down. And then if it don't work, then go back to being the natural, entitled pieces of shit that I know y'all have the capability to be. Because it's gotten stupid at this point. It's gotten dumb, man. It's gotten out of control. And I really don't give a fuck. Now, for those of you who are sitting at home and listening to this, because where else you going to be? In traffic, what are you doing? Are you driving around? What are you doing with your free time, people? Have you started your own business? Have you started to learn how to cook? Have you started to learn how to plant seeds? Here's a crazy, I said this to a friend of mine. I won't say her name because I don't know if she wants to be associated with my controversial, problematic thoughts that I have out loud that I'm just trying to get a better understanding of. But can it be argued that if you grew your own crops, like you took seeds, found you some land, plowed the land, dropped the seeds inside of it, put the dirt over it, watered it, fucking tend to it, nurtured it, it came out of the ground, you pull it out of the ground, you cook it, you prep it, you eat it. You can't get fat. You can't. How? If you growing it, you get big because of convenience. You get big because it's available to you. You get big because you don't know how to fucking say no to cake. What are you supposed to do with that information, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are you learning how to do anything? If the world doesn't open back up, can you take care of yourself? Have you learned how to start a fucking fire with some sticks and some rocks? Have you learned how to fucking get water from someplace other than a water bottle or out of your faucet? Have you figured out how to filter water if you had to get it from a creek or a river or a lake? No, you haven't. You haven't. You're still waiting on your government, your governor, your mayor, your senators to figure out how to put food in your mouth, on your table, for your family. You understand? You're waiting on somebody else to make it okay for you to provide for your family. I don't know how you win at that. But for those who can't see right now, behind me is a brick wall. Now, this brick wall that's behind me is the brick wall that I tried to use to recreate the meme of me. There's a meme of me talking to a brick wall. I may have discussed this on the podcast before, but I'm talking about it now because I have a blog that I do every Wednesday that I try to get people to read. I know reading is tedious. I know words are difficult, especially if you can't read them. But I am writing my ass off about the healing process of being a black man in America and therapy being looked down upon, or you was gay if you went to therapy, or you don't believe in God if you went to therapy, or you was a pussy. Somebody would call you a fag if you went to therapy. You got called derogatory names if you went to therapy. I'm writing a blog. It's called Emotionally Available Today, and I'm on blog number 13. I've been consistent with this since my birthday. I released it, and I'm sticking to my guns, and I'm writing every Wednesday, and I put a blog up. I'm going to treat this shit better than I treat the podcast because, man, I'm telling you, I don't understand. I put out a blog video, this podcast. The numbers were like, what? I got 500 views, whatever. I don't know. That's nothing. That's a pit. That's residue. That's what you squeezing to get out at the end. It's residue. It's drops. Putting out these videos, and then I do it consistently, and the fucking numbers go down. I don't understand how the numbers go down. Explain it to me. How the numbers go down, right? So the numbers go down. I become frustrated. I become overwhelmed. I take a week off from the blog. I take a week off from everything, really, except I take a week off from the video and the podcast. I don't take a week off from the blog. I'm being consistent with the blog. But the blog is out there. It's called Eat. It's emotionally available today. It's on my IamMaranziovans.com website. It's my website. I put it on Medium. For those who are on Medium, who follow me, you want to go join Medium. Medium is a website kind of like Instagram for writers, where if you post a blog, people comment on it. They got this thing called clap. If you get a lot of claps, you can get revenue. Like the more claps you get on a blog, more eyes that see it, they give you like revenue. So far, I've made 3 cents. Laugh if you want to. Can't nobody say I've never earned any money from my writings at this point. But I have this brick wall behind me because there's a meme going around. If you go and Google guy talking to a brick wall, I come up. I'm facing the brick wall. My hands are like looking at the wall like, what the fuck are you talking about? I have a white bracelet on. I have a black watch on. I think the watch I have on right now. I have my microphone tattoo. This microphone tattoo I have on my arm. You can see it clearly in the meme. It's me. I wrote a blog about it. I put it on Medium. I pitched this idea to my managers multiple times. I was like, yo, why can't we do a TV show, a series, a documentary, where I go around and try to find other people who have been turned into memes and find out how their lives have been affected? Or we could do this whole thing about discussing like how you can be famous and still be fucking broke. Because yes, that's the misconception. People think when you on TV or you got a lot of followers, you got money. People don't, man. How you making money? How are you making money? By posting and saying, hey, I'm sick of you women. Fashion Nova is like Herbalife for clothing for women. That's what it is. Fashion Nova is like them girls be putting a skinny tea in their pictures. Skinny tea don't make you skinny. Stop it. It suppresses your appetite. It don't make you skinny. It just make your fucking stomach small so you don't eat a whole fucking lot. Dumbasses. Skinny tea don't work. Skinny tea don't work, and Fashion Nova don't work unless your ass is plastic, your titties is plastic, you've had a rib removed, you've had somebody punch in your pussy 40 times so it'll look like you got a big ass pussy coming through your panties. Every chick takes the same picture where you want to be respected by a man, right? And here comes a controversial statement. You want to be respected by a man. You want a man to know you for your brains. I guess you're a chemist now, right? You're a chemist, or you're a doctor, or you're a lawyer, surgeon, psychologist. But you're on Instagram with a bathing suit on, and the same picture where the women put their fingers between their butt cheeks and they spread their cheeks and make it seem like, oh, I'm just trying to see if I can let this fart out. pictures, I'm completely desensitized to it. If you listen to me, this goes back to the days of dignity. Dicknity. Gentlemen. I'm talking to men right now. We gotta do better. Men. We have to do better. You cannot get caught up. You cannot let your eyes pop out of your head like a fucking Looney Tunes character because you saw some titties. Fam, if titties ain't in the room with you, if titties ain't in your face, if titties ain't in your hands, why are you this excited? Because you saw titties. Stop it. Dear gentlemen, men, heterosexual men who identify as a man who likes women and only women, I'm talking to you. You got to stop this liking a chick's picture because she got a fat ass. You got to stop liking a chick's picture because she's deliberately taking a picture with her pussy completely in the camera for you to look at, and you're going to go crazy. And then, because you're a piece of shit, you're going to go to her fans only page, and then you're going to pay $10, $15, $30, $40, $50 to watch her take a shower. Why? To watch her play with her nipple in bed. Why? To watch her paint her fucking toes butt naked, but bleep out her pussy and her titties. Why, man? What does that do for you? Help me understand. What does that do for you? What joy does that bring, Anita Baker? What joy does that fucking bring? I don't understand it. And I don't feel bad for men anymore who get their money taken or they get taken advantage of. If you're fucking well, if you know yourself, if you know your fucking self, then you should know if a woman is really into you for fucking you. You should. But also, nobody wants to have the conversation of men are taught, if you have money, if you have looks, if you can dress, you're muscular, tall, big, whatever, you can have whatever you want. Why do you think everybody want to be a basketball player or football player and sometimes baseball? Men are taught have money, have a place to stay, drive a nice car, keep your shoes clean, teeth clean, money, and throw a dick in there. You can have whatever you want. Literally. That's what we're taught. And we're also taught you're not going to get anything unless you have something. And I guess somewhere down the line, nobody wants to have this conversation either, but apparently women have a similar memo going around. Please correct me if I'm wrong. You should find a man that has a job, has some money. If you look good enough, he'll just want to take care of you. Why would you want somebody to take care of you because you look good? How long can you hold on to that? How long can you stay beautiful? How long? How long? I need to see the Instagram for the fucking 20-year-olds and the 30-year-olds and the 40-year-olds who are trying to look 20 and 30 in like 30 years from now. What the fuck will y'all be doing? Because guess what? I don't want to see no 60-year-old woman grab her ass cheeks and spread it wide and let your ass show, which it depends, popping out the back of it. I have no desire to see that. I have no desire to see that at all. So I wrote a blog about me being a meme and it going viral because I did the videos a couple of years ago, and then I didn't pay any attention to it. I just put the videos out. They were released. They did okay. And then like 2014, I think I started seeing a GIF and then a meme of me talking to a brick wall, and a lot of people started sending me the meme. Everybody's used this meme, from fucking Zendaya, Tessa Thomas, Snoop Dogg, fucking Ludacris. Everybody uses my meme. Everybody uses the meme. And don't nobody know it's me in the meme unless you know who the fuck I am. My meme has been more places than I have. My meme has been in more countries than I have. My meme gets more coverage than I fucking do. And I'm torn because I don't get a residual check for when people use the meme. Nobody comes to the comedy show because they say, yo, I saw your meme. And I was like, I got to come see this guy really talk to a brick wall in person. Like, how the fuck do you capitalize off of being a picture that you did not take on purpose? So I used to talk to this brick wall, and the whole, I guess, purpose of it was I talked to the brick wall because talking to men and saying, yo, you can't fuck her. She's just in a picture. Why are you liking her picture? Why are you making derogatory comments? Why are you fucking doing all this shit to a picture? And then you go a step further and you go into her DMs to say, yo, I want to do this to you. I wish I could have you in my life. No, you don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't want to go shopping for a wife on Instagram. That's not how it's done. I know it sounds easy. I know it sounds fun. Stop looking for wives on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and Snapchat. And if you're looking for a wife on TikTok, you're Woody Allen, because that's for children. Moving on, I've been playing with the idea. I know people going to listen to this and be like, are you really moving? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I know I'm trapped in Los Angeles, California right now. I know that the country is now operating at full capacity. I know that the entertainment business are silently shooting films on closed sets. Live comedy is not coming back this year unless they do it outside. And when wintertime comes, there will be no fucking comedy because no one's standing outside in the fucking cold to tell jokes. I'm not about, listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're a comedian and you stunk before the pandemic, those same jokes that nobody would let you do at a comedy club, they're not going to get better on their Zoom. It's not. I know you think it is, but it's not. I know you think it is, but it's fucking not. I want to believe it will, but it won't. Wait, it just won't. It won't. It won't. The jokes that you tried to practice in the comedy club and the crowd looked at you like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're not even gonna look at you like, what the fuck you talk about on Zoom. They're just gonna hang the fucking call up. So I'm thinking about moving. I don't know where I want to move, but I know I'm thinking about leaving California and moving somewhere affordable. Do I move to a red state? I don't know. It's not Texas. I'm never moving to fucking Texas. I fucking hate Texas. I do. Fuck Texas. Fuck Florida. Fuck Florida, even if it wasn't sick. Fuck Florida. So Texas and Florida are out. I thought about Nashville, Tennessee. I don't like tornadoes. I'm really trying to move somewhere where it's natural disaster free. I thought about New Orleans, but no telling if they're going to fucking send another hurricane to kill all the black people there so they can build condos and nicer places. I know they have hurricanes in New Orleans, and there's voodoo down there. I'm not fucking with the voodoo or the hoodoo or the poo-poo. I'm not fucking with that shit. But I do like New Orleans. New Orleans has a magic. Like, it has a beautiful magic about it. The jazz, the live music. Everybody treats you like folk, like family, until they rob you. But it's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. White people enjoy way more than black people. But I thought about Nashville, Tennessee. I thought about Tennessee in general, but they have tornadoes. I'm trying to find some place that's natural disaster free. I thought about Arizona, but I fucking hate the heat. Like, I'm one of those black people that don't like heat, man. I don't fucking like it. I like a nice in between. Like, I like San Francisco, but I can't afford San Francisco. Plus, San Francisco is just as sick as every place else. I like cold weather more than I like hot weather. I thought about Montana. I'm not even bullshit. Missoula, I could live in. It's a lot of meth up there, and it's boring as fuck. But you got a nice house, you got a good book collection, You got Wi-Fi. You got somebody next to you, a woman or a man or a horse. It depends on what you're into. We're in such a let people be free society. We just allowing people to fuck anything. Dude be like, yeah, I fuck my horse, and that's what I'm in love with. So I think about there. I thought about Montana. I thought about Michigan. I thought about like Detroit area, Bloomfield. Like I thought about Michigan area. Michigan is nice. Detroit is nice. Detroit is growing. It's getting better. I mean, it's still Detroit, but it's getting better. Thought about parts of Ohio. I thought about Asheville, North Carolina. But I just want to be somewhere. I don't like tornadoes. I think tornadoes is the one thing I want to avoid. We having earthquakes in Carolina now, so North Carolina is earthquakes and hurricanes now, and a possible and occasional tornado. So they get all three. I don't like tornadoes, man. I think tornadoes. I'm scared more of tornadoes than I am of earthquakes. Like we have earthquakes all the time, but tornadoes is like just show up, drop out of the sky, bam. Earthquakes, you won't know you having it until the ground open up. At least hurricanes, they let you know ahead of time. Like, yo, the rain will be here in a minute. Y'all should probably get the fuck out of here. I like Denver, Colorado. I like Denver. I like Colorado, period. I like Flagstaff, Arizona. But once again, Arizona's a red state. I don't know if I want to be in a red state. I don't know if I want to be in a blue state. I want to be in Paris. Or, I don't know, like somewhere where James Baldwin would go live and write and just chill and relax. I don't know. I really don't know. But I think about moving from California all the time because it's unaffordable. The state's not doing anything. Like, we're just out here. Motherfuckers didn't get that extra $600. I still haven't received. I have not applied for unemployment yet. I don't even know if I should be saying that. I just know I haven't. But I'm thinking about moving. So if you have any suggestions of some places that would be nice to move to where I could just, like, get a good job writing. Seriously, though, I have been thinking about leaving California. I don't know where I would go. Like, I don't want to go back to North Carolina because I go back to North Carolina without accomplished what I set out to do. Then I look like the motherfucker that left, and they're like, bitch, motherfucker, didn't even make it, punk ass. Back here, what you gonna do? Go work at the high school and teach drama? You pussy ass motherfucker. I can see it. Jesus Christ. I can see it. So, in conclusion, things that I like to do to make me feel young, I wear stance, socks. I like to do things to make me feel young. Socks, comic book socks with comic book t-shirts and sneakers. That's it. And cartoons. To feel safe, to feel like young again for a moment. When life was okay, you didn't have to worry about bills and responsibilities and children and life and diseases and crises and crazy presidents and fucking politics and all the other bullshit going on in the world. I like to go back to that point. I don't even want to talk about race this week. I don't want to talk about religion. Because none of it matters. We're just dumb. We're dumb, and we're going to continue to repeat the same fucking cycle over and over and over and over and over. I will say this. If you're looking for something good to watch, I May Destroy You on HBO. I don't know the girl's name. Once again, I do not know this girl's name. I cannot pronounce it, and I don't want to fuck it up. She had a show called Chewing Gum. I May Destroy You. Very cringy. Good writing. Excellent. Dopest thing HBO has right now until Lovecraft Country comes out, which I hope it is good. I want it to be good since they canceled fucking Watchmen. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Um. So yeah, I got a comedy album coming out in September. Two, actually. I may do a double comedy album in September. My second comedy album in 6 years. Comedy album, the blog. I've been watching a lot of TV series trying to find out what's good. I finished this series on HBO. Jillian Lynn, I think her name is. The chick that wrote Gone Girl in Dark Places. She wrote a book called Sharp Objects. Amy Adams was in it, the lead. Amy Adams is a fantastic actress. Fucking Amy Adams' favorite movie for me. If you've never seen Arrival, go watch Arrival. To even try to explain what it is a disservice. A lot of y'all motherfuckers in like the Babadook. Babadook. That shit was good, man. It's a psychological thriller. I get it. It's not for everybody. Still a great movie just because you didn't like it. Sharp Objects is a movie about a mother who has Munchausen something. I don't know how to say it. But basically it's that disease where people are addicted to helping people who are sick. Like they get off on helping you. So they make you sick so they can have a reason to take care of you. I feel like that's what America is doing to our people. They're making us sick on purpose so we will have a reason to depend on them to take care of us. We got to start fighting for ourselves. We got to start taking care of ourselves. We got to start doing better by ourselves. I ride around, and I'm not saying this because I don't videotape it. If you are a celebrity, a random motherfucker trying to do good, I get it. But if you have ever filmed yourself passing out money to a homeless person and posted it on social media, you and your mother are a piece of shit. There it is, folks. There it is. The cat's out of the bag. I'm not going to bag down off of what I said. If you are a celebrity, you got money, and your cunt mouth ass went out and had someone hold a camera while you pass out money or food or bought a house for somebody, you're a piece of shit, man, because you didn't do it for yourself. You did it because you want to look good to other people because deep down, you are truly worse than the person in you're fucking helping in terms of just shitty on the inside. Yes, any celebrity. If you walk up, you say, hey, yo, come record me. I'm about to do something nice for somebody. Your mother raised a piece of shit. I said it. I'm not backing off of it. You taking a picture of you feeding somebody, you taking a video of you giving somebody money, that's whole shit. You pure bitch. Full-fledged bitch. But we need to be nicer to each other. You don't have to record it. I believe the country is making us sick on purpose with the food, with the air, with the environment, with the trauma of everybody being in the house all the fucking time. It's a lot. My blog is meant to help, to be vulnerable, to share. You know, you get ridiculed and laughed out of the barbershop, off the basketball court, out of the gym for being vulnerable around other men. They'll talk shit about you to your face. They'll call you a pussy. They'll call you a faggot. They'll call you a piece of shit. They'll talk about your mother in front of you. If you like say, yo, I don't feel comfortable about this. Or I don't feel right about this. Or this doesn't seem right. You'll rip your new asshole. Go watch I May Destroy You. If you need a good movie to watch, go watch Molly's Game with Idris Elba, written by Aaron Sorkin, directed by Aaron Sorkin. The lead chick in it, her name is Jessica something, but she's in Interstellar, which is like my favorite movie. That's all I got this week, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm tired. It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday, and don't nobody give a fuck about what I'm doing. Good night.